Hey guys, I'm Eden, body image and self-esteem health coach, and welcome to part 2 of our binge eating series. So let's dive right into it. If you're new here, just last week we started a series all about binge eating, and we're going to be talking about various topics on this subject. And I know it can be touchy sometimes and a little bit emotional, but it's something that I feel like needs to be talked about more, because it's something that so many people are struggling with, and we need not only effective ways and means of handling it and overcoming it, but we also need to build up that strength and support one another. So that's exactly what I'm hoping to get out of this video series. In part 1, we talked about how binge eating is not your fault. And I'm going to link it below just so you guys can check that out first. They're going to kind of build upon each other, but each one of them is going to also be a little bit different. So today, I really want us to focus on talking about the things that we tell ourselves. This video is also inspired heavily by one of my biggest inspirations on YouTube. Her name is Sadi, and she is from channel Pickup Limes. I will link her down below. She's all about healthy and minimalistic lifestyle tips and healthy recipes, and I absolutely love her channel. So shout out to you, girl. Thanks so much. But one of the things that she brings up in one of her videos about binge eating is basically changing the things that you tell yourself. And this is so important because whatever it is that you believe, and let me just back this up really quick. The things that you believe are things that have been conditioned over and over again, and they have developed into beliefs for yourself or things that you value. So anything that we believe or habits that we create can always be changed if we challenge them and then work towards physically changing them with proper techniques and tools, etc. And when we believe something, we're always going to look for validation that what we are saying is true. We do not like to be wrong. I do not like to be wrong. And then I find that a lot of times I'm wrong. But first of all, what is important is to be able to switch our beliefs around so that they benefit our highest self. Let me just briefly give you the example that Sadi used in her video. So if you are somebody who emotionally eats, or you have a bad relationship with food, your body, maybe you're stressed out for XYZ, and this can go for any area of your life, not necessarily food, but this is going to be food specific. A lot of times we refer to ourselves as being something very specific. I am somebody who constantly snacks. I am somebody who can't say no to the chips. I am somebody who orders food out every single night. However, like I said before, you're going to find ways to validate that that statement is true. So what you want to do instead is say things like, I used to be the person who did that. I used to be somebody who grabbed the chips. I used to be this. And just as she says in her video, fake it till you make it, and there's a reason why you say that. And I'm bringing up that because that has rang true for me so many times, time and time again. You really have to challenge these beliefs that you've put in place and really look for what's going to benefit you and benefit your road to recovery, or just benefit you in becoming the healthiest, happiest version of yourself, and really just learning to enjoy the food that you eat. So this video is going to be about what you can do to change your beliefs and challenge your beliefs. So the first thing that you can do is become aware. I talk about this a lot, but I'm gonna just briefly go over it. Become aware of the things that you're telling yourself, the beliefs you have in place. What are they? Do you believe that you're this? Do you think that you're this? I believe that I am fat. I believe that I do grab the chips. I believe that I have no self-control, blah, 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 blah. Write those down. What time of the day are those coming up? I might have talked about this a little bit in my last video too, but I do want to reiterate it. And I hope my camera doesn't die, but write it down. And I'm going to put a little sheet somewhere right here that you can copy into the notes section of your phone just to become aware of this voice. And yeah, feel free to play around with that for a day, 2 days, whatever. This is an ongoing process. The next thing you're going to do is try and figure out, why do I believe this? What has made me feel so bad about myself to where I need to look to food for comfort? And as you probably know, that's a cycle. Something makes you feel not so great about yourself. You look to food for comfort, and that makes you eat more, and then it becomes this cycle of being even more stressed out. Maybe you're reaping not the benefits. Maybe you're reaping the effects of eating the food that you know is not nourishing for you, but at this point you can't stop and it's become a cycle. So what initially made you feel bad about yourself? And this might take a little bit more diving down, but you are in a much better position to change that and put new beliefs in place of the old beliefs once you're aware of why it's originally happening. Maybe you started eating because you were stressed out because your boss is just really mean to you, just for example. So that's an example of being upset over something that you cannot change. So going beyond that, you would have to figure out a way to focus your energy on the things that you can change and not wasting your valuable time and your valuable life and your health on something that you cannot change, and focusing on being your best self. But that can be in another video on tips on how to change the root cause. So just be really aware of that and start to get curious. Invite all of this information back into your brain and dig for it in a curious manner, not a judgmental manner, like, oh, like, I can't believe I let it get this bad, blah, blah, blah. Look, like I said in the first video, it is not your fault, and so many people are affected by this. We need to be able to talk about it in a loving and kind way and have the proper tools of analyzing it and changing it. So yeah, this isn't really scripted, so I'm kind of just going off of the things that I'm really passionate about and that I've seen time and time again. But basically, become aware. Use that sheet. Document at what points this is happening. Fake it till you make it. So say, I'm not like this. I used to be like this. But what I feel might be even more important than saying that is replacing it entirely with something positive. So instead of saying, I used to be somebody who eats bad, you can say, I am somebody who nourishes my body. I am somebody who takes care of myself. And some of the affirmations that I use every single week, not necessarily every day, and I know that's something that I want to work on as well, is saying things like, you could just say, I am beautiful, I am strong, whatever. But you could also say things like, I eat the perfect amount of food for my body. I eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm satiated. I nourish myself. I nourish my body physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I am capable of overcoming any obstacle I put in my way. And what's crazy is that you're actually creating new pathways in your brain when you start to change your mind from one that always looked to the negatives to one that looks to the positive side. So we want to do a big loop-de-loop and change all the bad into something positive. I hope that makes sense. And let me just reiterate it shortly. I'm really uncomfortable up here. I don't have another background. Change the negative connotation that you've put behind yourself and food and your body and whatever it may be, and change it to something positive. I used to do this. I am capable of doing this, overcoming this. I have overcame this. I am my best self. I am strong. I guarantee that with practice, this in itself will make you a happier person, and you will be looking for opportunities that better fit your lifestyle and that better help you achieve your highest goal. And let me tell you why. You all know what the law of attraction is. Well, I guess maybe not everyone does. I'm talking to a camera, so what do I know? But what you focus your energy on will be what opportunities you attract into your life. So if you're focusing your energy on how bad you look in your clothes, or how you're not as pretty as that person, or how you suck at this, or everything sucks, you're going to always, again, validate why that is true and look for that negative, those negative circumstances and situations to back that up. But if we start to change that, even if we don't necessarily believe it in the beginning, we will be looking and searching for positive outcomes and positive opportunities that will change our lives one step at a time, slowly and surely. I lost my train of thought. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And one thing I find when I watch YouTube videos is you can get a whole bunch of steps and things to do, but they're kind of scattered around the whole video. So I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment right now. That sheet that I put up on the screen, I want you to copy that down and put it in the notes of your phone today. I want you to kind of walk around, do your daily shiznit or whatever, and when a certain voice comes into your head, just note it on your phone really quickly. put it away, look at it again later, and try to notice patterns. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're either gonna think of how you can swap the negative thing that you say and turn it positive, i.e., I eat badly, I used to eat badly, I snack, I used to snack. You can either do that, or you can take 5 minutes one night and just brainstorm positive affirmations that you can think to yourself, say to yourself, or even say to a partner. Because when other people are there supporting you and kind of holding you accountable, it's less likely that you will fail because you would be letting down more people than just yourself. So write on a sheet of paper some of those positive affirmations that I said, and I'll even put those in the description box below. And that is all you're gonna have to do for now. So I hope that you enjoyed this second part. I wanted to keep them short and sweet, so I hope I didn't just babble on, but this is something that I'm so immensely passionate about, and I want every single person that's watching this that might struggle with snacking or overeating or eating past satiation, whether you're diagnosed with BED or not, or you just have, like, you just experienced something that we've all experienced, like emotional eating, then I hope you found this video helpful and gave you an actionable step that you can do right now. So it would mean the absolute world to me if you guys subscribe to this channel to follow along my journey and follow along the rest of this series. I'm a very small YouTuber, but I definitely have a powerful message that I want to get out into the universe, and I know that I will get there. See what I did there? I know that I will get there. Even if I have doubts in my mind at times, you shut that off until you fully believe that you will do it. And at this point, I can say that I fully believe that I will do it. And I'm attracting the energy that I need to make that happen. Anyways, yes, my battery's about to die, but I would love if you subscribed, liked, and let me know in the comments what are your biggest questions regarding binge eating, because I can speak from personal experience and then the people around me and the people that I've worked with, but I want more. I want a larger variety of questions to go off of, and yeah. So let's just all be happy, healthy, love our lives together. And I promise one day I will get a background. Because this is really awkward and it's not that cute, but I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys next week. And yeah, bye.